All right, you know what? No.
No, it's hard to
Bring him in.
It's hard to name a top three. Really is. It's
I know you got a top one. He's probably sitting on the stage right now.
I wouldn't rate myself the best ever. But I have a question for you
Yes, sir.
and the panel. When LeBron passes up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in points, and he will this year, will that make him the greatest player ever? Okay. An interesting question. I think the greatest player is Michael Jordan. That's what I think. But
I agree.
LeBron is about to do something that hasn't been done in a long time, and I think he will move his name up there. But for me, it's always Dr. J and Michael Jordan, Magic and those guys.
I might get flamed for this, but dude, I'm from Cleveland, so I gotta go with LeBron.
See, that's what I was gonna ask. Do people ever call you like an old head? Like you don't respect the new school? You don't look at LeBron and what he's doing now and
No,
give him a
I
chance?
do. I do look at LeBron, but I also like listening to people's opinions.
Yep, absolutely.
Listen, Jordan was the greatest in my opinion, and he likes LeBron. That's his opinion. But when people look at stats, right? So his stats are definitely going to be up there. And to have passed up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I can truthfully say I'm jealous of that feat because I wanted to pass up. I was like 1,500 points behind Wilt Chamberlain. I wanted to pass up Wilt Chamberlain because then I was going to arrogantly say I'm the most dominant big man ever, and I don't want to hear anybody else's name. So now when you talk about most dominant, you bring Wilt, Bill, and Shaq. It's cool, but I wanted to be up there by myself.
There's just something like subjective about it too. Like it's like you look at the stats, but there's just I don't know that feeling MJ used to give you when you would watch him at the top of the key. It's 2, 3, 2.
He's the only.
Sink that shot.
He's the only man that had me terrified on the court. Because I went from high school admiring him, college admiring him, and then he's right there in front of you. And all the shit you see on your poster, like he's doing it in real life. Like he came by me so fast one time, I was like, oh shit. Mike, I was terrified. But once I, regained my nerves, I had to get into karate mode. Because in all the karate movies, the teacher must someday beat the master to become the master. And I won a lot of bets when I asked people who's the last guy to beat Michael Jordan in the playoff situation.
That a boy.
Yes. So,
That a boy.
I mean, but he's the greatest. But, LeBron will pass up Kareem, and I can't wait to, hear everybody's opinion.
There was a interview with Scottie Pippen in 2021 where they asked him how he wanted to be remembered, and he said, the greatest ever. You have any thoughts on Pippen saying something like that?
No. I mean, listen, we all think that we're the greatest ever.
Got it.
But if you ask me, how do I want to be remembered? Just want people to say Shaq was a nice guy. Because nothing else matters.
Not on the court.
One of my favorite quotes that Dwayne Johnson says is, "It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice." And I totally agree. I totally love it. It's really cool sitting here and listening to you talk about what you were chasing when you were back in NBA, the competitive days. And I'm curious,